Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just waiting to make sure I'm actually live, because live shows. Let's move the image, and we can start. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I think we are live. So, JLS Comics is here, T-Man is here, we got Catrin Figures, Holger Peterson, and Iron Galactus. Holla amigos. What is going on, Iron Galactus? And Holger. Catrin said, is Marvel canceling my favorite comic? Probably. They cancel all my favorite books. Well, how dare they? I kind of feel the same way. They do. Yes, I will say that. Most recent favorite book of non-Daredevil, non-Thor was Ultimates 2. Just really dug that book. And that went away. It got 2 volumes. Art changed in the second one. But it got 2 volumes, so, you know. Philly Superman, what's going on, Jay? We also got All About Comics. How's it going? All About Comics. T-Man, we'll give T-Man a shout out here, everybody. T-Man made his first video this week as part of my 500 subscriber contest, showing off his favorite comic book character. That was really cool, man. Thanks so much for making that video. That's really, really awesome. Also, to be like your first one, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is that the one I keep looking at? Hold on. Is that this cover? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Making changes on the fly. Where did I put that? Did I just put it? Pictures. I'm finding it. Hold on. Maybe this? Is it this? What is this? This. Have y'all seen this? This is amazing. Edit. Scene. Hold on. We're gonna make it not as crazy, so everybody can see it a bit better. Have y'all seen this one? This is supposed to be a variant for 705 also, or it may be the main cover. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, definitely want to get this one, but if there's an art germ for it, I want that also. Holy crap. I'm just moving things around the screen. Sorry, guys. I'll leave that up for a minute, because it's beautiful. That's right, Holger. It is beautiful, man. It's great looking. Comic Spot's here. What's going on, Comic Spot? NLC Productions. Awesome. Glad you had a good time making it, T-Man. I know. So that one, is that the art germ? I will look it up after the show. I'm not going to look it up now. But I will definitely talk about it at some point once I find it. If it's different than what this is. Because this, I mean, jeez. Apparently 705. We're going to be spending some money that week. Right? Okay, I'll put this back. I could just leave this up the whole time. We'll put it back if we need to. Okay. Oh, here we go. Jay's throwing down some knowledge with us. Here we go. Jay said, Ultimates 2. We're talking about the Al Ewing series. 2 volumes that were recent. Was canceled due to the fact apparently no one reads intelligent comics. Same reason why Fantastic Four always gets cut. Yeah, I could see that. Ultimates 2 was dealing with some really high, I don't know, I mean, you could say high intelligence, but just high imagination. You really gotta be, you gotta open your mind to that story that he was telling. So, I thought it was great, though. I loved it. Getting to see all those different cosmic entities and everything happening with those. Chaos and order merging. It's oh man, it was great. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. But, it's nobody else at Marvel read it, you know? Because now you read Thanos and you got Celestials showing up. All the Celestials were wiped out in Ultimates 2. So, I don't know where they came from. Let's see. Catrin said, variant, my shop said they can't order it, I guess. I'm going after it on eBay. Oh, the art germ when she's on fire? Crap. Alright. High concepts. Yes, that's right. That's what I was trying to go for. Couldn't get there. Oh my gosh, man. What? Well, if they're on eBay, then they're going to be pre-orders. So that's also okay. That's a good idea. I guess another option would be check out Midtown. You could probably order from Midtown or Mile High if you wanted to pre-order things like that. Maybe. I know Marvel has no continuity at all. Oh man, it killed me. Like, Thanos is so good right now. If y'all are not reading Thanos, you need to be picking up that book. Just because it's a bit better than most other things that Marvel's got going on right now. It's been solid since it started. It just switched over to Danny Cates doing the last couple of issues on the writing. So, it's a good book. Iron Galactus said, what do you say here? The cover is on, the cover on fire is a cover. Okay, so you can pre-order on Midtown. They don't have a pickup yet. So, we don't know. We think she's on fire. We're not 100%. But, whatever. Regardless, that's going to be beautiful. Man, what they're going to do is they're going to make that one like the... Does it say ratio on Midtown? Iron Galactus? Is it a ratio variant? Like, is it 125? What are they throwing down? Thank y'all so much for doing this, like, fun research while we're doing this. I am going to talk about those books that are going to be canceled by Marvel, or that are on the chopping... Some have been announced to be actually canceled. Some are kind of on the chopping block just because of sales numbers and things. I think it's a list of 17 books. 17! That's a lot. I mean, I know Marvel puts out a ton of books, but... to have 17 of your titles fail... it's not good. So many awesome covers. Oh my gosh. But Iron Galactus said pre-order it $229. I don't know. That seems super cheap, but I'm going to look into that after this show. Because I need to get all those, and I would like to get them cheap. I know what my shop will do to them. So there's that. That's the bad thing, man. My shop, they like to jack prices. And not, I mean... I understand it. They've been in business for a while. They know what they're doing. 17 out of 80. But they do. Like, these lovely Jenny Frison covers. Oh, these Jenny Frison covers. How many do I have now? So we got 5. I think we still got one more to go. But, like I said, one of these is going to be as part of the contest giveaway. They're all in super good shape, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, All About Comics said his comic shop is the same way. Comically Flawed's here. What's going on, Adam? How's it going, brother? Ooh, Iron Galactus, good point. Said pre-order before Midtown limits it. Like they usually do. We're talking about some variant covers for Thor 705. There's apparently an Art Germ variant. There's the other variant, I think, that I threw up and showed up everybody again. So there's a lot of stuff. So we gotta get this stuff before it's priced up in our shops, right? So we're thinking Midtown. That's what we're thinking. Oh, okay, everybody. If you've watched the haul, you know that there was a book that was damaged from my haul. Did I get it? Hold on, I got it somewhere. Here it is. Okay. So here's the damaged book. We'll go through this again. And you see the damage at the top there. She's bent. Oh, you can see it even better there. That crease at the top. Oh yeah, she's just totally hurting. She's hurting there. And like bad spine ticks here at the top. Bad. I don't know what happened to this book. None of the other books that I got this week were in this shape. So I had to have picked it up this way and just not noticed it. somehow. I probably like looked down this side to make sure this side was okay, you know? And then I don't know. I don't know. But I got a better one, so we're okay. So the damaged one will now be pressing practice. Yes. Pressing practice book. But I got a good copy, so I'm happy. Got the variant again. Like, was the regular cover just not cool? I didn't even notice it. So this was the only one that I liked. There were several, but this is the only one I wanted. So, Marvel Girl. Very cool. What are we saying here? Let's see here. Catherine said, my bad, art germ, but still gorgeous. Looks like I'm going to get a few. I'm with you. Hey, don't feel bad. I don't think any of us are wrong at this point. We're still kind of guessing. They haven't released anything, but we're all really hopeful. And yes, several covers for Thor 705. That will be the end of the Death of the Mighty Thor storyline. So Jane should die, become Asgardian, remain Thor. What's going to happen? I don't know. They'll probably just cure her and she'll go back to being Jane. Maybe. We'll see. It'll be her choice. Ultimately, I believe it'll be like her choice, you know? She will get to choose what she does. I think. Could be wrong. Holger said Guardians of the Galaxy will be getting renumbered again. That is very likely because Guardians is on this list that I'm going to go through here in a minute. Guardians of the Galaxy is on this list, but because of the popularity and them wanting to keep that that team, basically that title in the discussion, they're going to keep putting it back out. Like you'll never go maybe a month and a half without a new Guardians of the Galaxy title or a new issue. So. And that's the same thing for some of these other books that are on this. They're just going to get relaunched or repackaged in some way. Scrolling down. Yes. Art germ. Karen said the art germ, the Jeep Hyung, and the main covers. Yes. Yeah. So we're looking at like 4 to 5 covers for Thor. We're investing a ton of money in one issue. But we gotta have them. So good. So good. But I mean, if this was, you know, a book on this list, I probably wouldn't be doing that. You never know. Maybe it is flawed. Comically Flawed says he's not sure about Guardians getting renumbered, but sure about them maybe taking a break for a minute and then kicking back off. That's very possible. Like I said, just like doing a retooling, repackaging, that's very likely. Dude, I'm loving Phoenix Resurrection. Jay's saying that Philly Superman. Phoenix Superman. That's your new title. You're now Phoenix Superman. But he was saying that people aren't really digging Phoenix Resurrection. Now, I thought it was great. You had, like that first issue, man, you had just tons of little teasers. Everybody's chasing stuff, but once we get to the back of the book and we're actually with Jean and where she's at and what she's doing, you know, like Cassidy, the guy that was sitting in the diner, was that Banshee, you know? Jay said 705 is supposed to be a big issue. Oh, yeah. G. Yeah, sorry, G. Not Jeep. Though that would be a cool name if your name was actually Jeep. But then you would either have to be like a super Jeep person or just totally against them, you know. Guardians is coming back with a new title. Yeah, that's right. You love that. Superman is Phoenix Superman. All right. I guess you have to move though. Do you have to move now? I don't know. Maybe you have to move from Philly to Phoenix. Where's the cosmic powers when you need them? Okay, so some of the books on this list are, like I said, not actually... Well, Guardians is the main one. All the other ones may just actually be going away. I think there's another one on here that'll probably be coming back. But okay, so America is not on this list. They have announced that America is not actually getting canceled, but it will be going away for a while. Now, if they would just go back and make her the character she was in Ultimates 2, that would be a good book. I think I would pick it up. But it would need art and things like that to go along with it. Because in that book, she was like a really cool character, did a lot of great stuff. But when the America book itself came out, it was just a completely different character. To me. Okay, yep. Jay's just now Phoenix Superman from Philly. His title got longer. Gomez is here. What's going on, Gomez? Oh, Gomez is at work. That stinks, man, but thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, I got a couple more books this week. I found... I did. I found the Youngblood #6, the color one. So this is the Rob Liefeld. And he drew feet. Kinda. He drew a foot sideways. But it's still not really good. But there we go. He actually did draw a foot. Good job, Rob. I'm proud of you, buddy. So it was like, I was in there just to get the Phoenix, right? Just to get the other copy, or the non-damaged copy of Phoenix Resurrection #2. But I was in there for too long. That's what happens. If I'd have just gone in and got the book and went to the register, but somebody was like at the register doing something crazy or something. So I kept walking around, right? I kept walking around. And that was the downfall. Now, I made it over to the dollar bins, and I found some cool stuff there, right? Sticking with the Rob Liefeld funness here, I got a copy of the New 52 Grifter #9, which I think I have this issue, but it was $1. So, and it's in good shape. And it is the Liefeld cover with Deathblow on the back, in the background there. I don't remember who that girl is. So, I thought that was cool just for the cover, because he's not doing the interior art. No. Interior art is pretty good, though. Who's the guy? I mean, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Who's doing the story and the art? No one is going to tell me. Could be Scott Clark. Is it in the back? Oh, I hate it when they do this. Yep. Scott Clark did the art. That's why it's cool. That's why it has like a really cool like image feel. But Rob Liefeld did the story. The dialogue was done by Frank Terry. Terry? Oh, that's nuts that Liefeld did the story. Okay, and to kick it even further further old school-y back, Hawk and Dove from back in the day. When was this coming out? I want to check, and then I'll show you. 88. Okay, Hawk and Dove #4 from 1988, part of the 5-issue miniseries they had, right? Rob Liefeld was on this, baby. His name is down here. Right? No, it's right here. Right down. Yes! For $1. No, it's not in perfect shape. It's got a little, like, it's got some issues, right? It's got, like, an indentation here. But whatever. It was $1. It's Rob Liefeld back in the day. This is freaking cool, man. Does he draw feet? Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to try to find some feet. Back in 1988, Rob Liefeld. I'm getting... Okay, the bottoms of some feet. Somebody getting drug away. Let's see here. Hold on. I'll go back to the comments here in a minute. Alright, feet kind of sideways from the back. Just looking for feet, man. It's weird. It's weird you have to do this with a Rob Liefeld book. A monster eating the end of a barrel of a gun. It's no. There's realistically like no close up of feet, because even like Hawk like guns up here and his feet are covered, you know. So, but we tried. Okay, what are we saying here? What are we saying? Hold on. Okay. Kind of great auction on Legends Show. Yeah, I got a book last night. I got the Avengers 257. Is that the number? I don't know. The first appearance of Nebula. So I picked that up, part of the auction. But it was going a little too late. I passed out. Had to cut it off and go to bed. But I got one book, so I was happy about that. So now in his career, he's drawn 4 feet. That's right. Gomez is putting him in them hours, man. He's working a lot. That just means more comics. Making that money. Yes, sir. Jay works 6 days a week, every week. Happy Boxing here. What's going on? How's it going, brother? Oh, no. All right. Comically Flawed said he's upset about missing out on the Matina cover for Flash next week. Dude, if they got some extras at my shop, I will get you one. Gomez said congrats on the 500 subs, man. I appreciate that. Nice. Gomez is going to be putting up his submission for the contest this week. Awesome, brother. Awesome. We've already had a few. Like I said, T-Man's here. He did his first ever video. That was awesome. Ray D, Comics and Geekery, and the Nerd Cave, they've all entered so far. So there, if you go to that video, you can they're in the comments if you don't know. You can check out their contest video where they go over their favorite superhero, team, character, whatever, comic book related stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like it though. I think it's really cool because now you can, these guys, I'm always gonna know after watching those videos what their favorite superhero is. You're just easily gonna associate. Like for me, T-Man is now Ghost Rider. He's a big Ghost Rider fan. Went over that. Showed off a ton of stuff, man. That was really, really cool. So forever, every time I see T-Man's name pop up anywhere, I'm gonna think Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's gonna go. Uh-oh. Oh no, it jumped on me. I'm glad to said he's got to go to work. Everybody have a great day. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Gomez is going to try to pick up a whole bunch of those. No, I don't, Jay. I just thought it was funny. That's something that people always talk about. It's like whether or not he can draw feet. Rag187, what's going on, brother? Oh, there's a con near you, Rag, man? I wish there was a con this weekend. I would have gone to one. J. Rod shout out to Rob Left Freaks. Them feet struggles. Word. They're hard. You think he could just pick a boot design, right? And just draw a boot. Everybody's wearing a boot, But no. I guess they all are wearing boots, but he can't draw those. Later, Gomez. Oh, Rag's making breakfast? Man. Oh, the book sold out at Diamond. What have we got here? Trying to get through the comments. Get caught back up, guys. Hold on one second here. Yeah, no, I missed Con Season 2, Karen. Okay, I'm caught up. Rag said, what's up with the Riri looking character that was cast for Miss Marvel? Or Captain Marvel, I think so. Or she was cast as Miss Marvel? I thought they were going to do the 2 Captain Marvel where, who was it Monica Rambeau was Captain Marvel? Was it her? Who was the other one? I've got the book somewhere. I'm not going to look for it. But yeah, there was another Captain Marvel at one point. I think it was the early 90s, late 80s when her book came out. So that they could just be having 2 Captain Marvels in the book. Who knows? I know. Con season. That's what I'm saying. Maybe she's Spectrum. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe that's what it is. Okay. So books! Let's go over these kind of quickly. Let me know in the comments if I mention any of these books that you're picking up. Besides Jay, because Jay's getting all these. You don't get to say Jay, because you just buy them all. Read them all anyway. So Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider. I dropped that one after the first issue. I got the first issue and didn't like that one. I let it go. So that one's on the chopping block, which is good. I don't think anybody's really digging that. Oh, it's just going to be a movie filled with Captain Marvels. If we got 3, because we got Marvel, if he's going to be in it. Then we got Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and potentially Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel. So they should rename the movie The Captain's Marvel. You know? I know, Jay. That's why I'm saying you don't get to talk. Ventura was a Captain Marvel too. Oh man, that's 4. We gotta add in everybody. This movie just got huge. And it's set in what, the 90s or something? I don't know. Okay, another one on the chopping block is Black Bolt, which I haven't heard anybody really talk about Black Bolt. I don't even think I picked up issue number 1. Falcon, we all kind of saw that one coming. He's gone back to Falcon. It's not as cool as it was Captain Falcon. That was cooler. So that. Monsters Unleashed, not surprised. She-Hulk, not really surprised. That one's always going to have lower sales for whatever reason. But I've heard really bad things about the direction they took with the character and making her like basically kind of more of a savage Hulk at some point instead of what she's always been. So, bad direction for the character. And it failed you. Holger said Black Bolt was great. Holy crap. Man. Alright, well, Black Bolt was great. According to Holger. Holger's been reading some good books and liking some good books, so he probably knows what he's talking about. I never picked it up. But maybe I'll pick it up in trade? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Big E's Comics, what's going on, brother? How's it going? Just kind of going through some books that are getting canceled now. Oh, the Black Bolt writer's going to be doing Exiles. Nice. That could be cool. We're about to have a whole bunch of X books coming out. Because New Mutants are going to get another book. We're going to get Exiles. How many books is Blink going to be in? Philly Superman said Black Bolt was okay. Alright, so also Generation X, which I guess just isn't doing well at all. That's one of the X books I'm just not picking up. I've kind of like my interest in the original Generation X has like started like peaking a little bit. Like I kind of want to go back and get some of those now. At least like the first like 20, something like that. Oh, Catrin explains She-Hulk very well, saying she wasn't She-Hulk. She was a girl trying not to be Hulk. Wow. 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 That's cool. Jay liked the Hulk story. So we have Clash of Opinions. Clash of Opinions. Oh man, that's a great title for a show. Alright everybody, we're all going to be in a live show called Clash of Opinions. Who's in? You're in. I'm in. We're all in. Okay, we're doing that. Put it on the schedule. Clash of Opinions. Big E said he's on board for X-Men Red and Marvel 2-in-1. Dude, Marvel 2-in-1 was great. I really enjoyed it. Like, it felt like a comic book. Like I said, I just really enjoyed that book. So, and X-Men Red, yeah. If Phoenix Resurrection so far I've enjoyed. If X-Men Red is anything like it in some way, it probably won't be, but I'm on board for picking it up for sure. I'm definitely going to try it. Plus it's red. I like red. So Comic Flawed said, Marvel making poor character decisions. There's nothing new. That's right. J-Rod said, Marvel needs to cancel 3/4 of their books in order to make sense of their continuity. Man. Yeah, they really would. They would have to cancel a lot to just get it back to, okay, now we can start going out from here again. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Continuity is not king over there. Some writers, you can tell, just didn't read any other book that they've like, oh, I'm going to use this character, but I haven't read anything that this character's been doing. So, yeah. Jay said he always forgets that Generation X is out. Karen, I don't know what you said. You retracted your message. Biggie said Phoenix Resurrection was dope. I really enjoyed it. Yes, sir. Also, The Walking Dead this week was really good too. Nice. I haven't picked that up in a while. I'll probably pick up some trades at some point. J-Rod also really enjoyed Walking Dead 175. It was great. Asked what cover got. Big E's got both covers, J-Rod. Yeah. Jay said to have to make sense of their continuity, Marvel would need to actually have continuity. Yeah, but that's what we're saying. They would have to cut down. If they could cut down to 10 titles for like a couple weeks and get everything in order and then expand and re-release books from there, that would work. You would think they would be in for that too, because that would be like a non-event event, you know, since they're not doing like board-wide events right now, which it really seems like are. They have a ton of books and different crossovers, so. Sweet. Okay, so continuing on down the list, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy is on the list just because of sales, but we all know that that book is not actually going to get canceled, whether it's renumbered and comes back, or whether it just takes a break and comes back repackaged. That book will be here. We're not even really talking about that one. Hawkeye's on the list. If you read any of this series of Hawkeye, maybe you know why. I don't know. It wasn't as good as the previous few. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't dig this one as much. I stayed on it, I think, for 3 or 4 issues, and then I dropped it. Iceman, no surprise. I've just heard a lot of people not really digging that book. I mean, Iceman's like an Omega level mutant. He should just, like... Does anybody else remember when Emma took over his mind and made him awesome? And then he got sad because he never was able to figure out how to do that stuff for himself? Yeah, so... But yeah, that just wasn't a book that I dug. I didn't even try it, really. There was a really cool variant cover for like Iceman number 4 or something, but I didn't pick it up. Okay. Catrin enjoyed Hawkeye. She said it was fun for her, but Mark wasn't a fan though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They need to have like 2 separate Hawkeye books. If they're gonna have them both be somewhere, they need to have 2 separate Hawkeye books. Because he's not really doing a whole lot in any of the Avenger books or anything like that either. So it's like the only place you get to see Clint Barton is in that book too, but it's really just a Kate book. Mr. Unknown, comics guy, said, hey, you got the books. Thanks, and the peanuts were delicious. Nice. You weren't supposed to eat those peanuts, man. Those aren't real peanuts. Oh, no. But no, man, I'm glad they got there. Finally. Mr. Unknown comics guy had, like, a set get, like, swooped out from under him. So, we got him another set of Justice. And what'd you get? What else did you get? Like that Mr. Miracle? Yeah. So you got some good books, brother. I hope you dig those. Those covers, man, for that Justice series are awesome. See, they did. Okay, Jay said Guardians is going to be canceled and a new book will take its place. So I think it will feature Adam Warlock and be titled like Guardians of Infinity or something like that. Okay, there was a miniseries. I don't know if it was supposed to be a miniseries, but it came out about 2 years ago. Year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Guardians of Infinity. That was sweet. Those books were like kind of almost like they were oversized a little bit. And I think they were all like $4.99 instead of $3.99. They were expensive. But I got all those, man. That was a really good series. If you haven't read that one, I'm sure you have, Jay, but that was a really good series. Just taking in different Guardians characters throughout time and using them for things. It was really cool. It's kind of like a Guardians Exiles, you know? I thought it was cool. And that could be what they're going toward now, which I think would be cool because I've heard that Beta Ray Bill is supposed to be on the new Guardians team soon. That's right. Space Thor. And that way, all Thors, there's so many. Never mind. I'm just not even going to talk about it till like after 7:05 because we don't know what's going to happen yet. Let's scroll back. There can never be comic books without events. There will always be events. I've accepted that already, so I'm good. That's right, Big E's. Oh yeah, there's gonna have to be. I think I'm talking about like the big like reset events, like they're always doing. Like Convergence. That was a crazy event. Like let's cancel everything, relaunch it all, but then not really. Convergence. Let's see. Okay. Jay said that they made Kate Bishop into a female Clint Barton. They changed her personality. Mr. Unknown Comics Guy. He smiles. Comic Spot. Apparently the Justice League Snyder Cut is supposed to be real, but I just think it's speculation. I don't know. It would be an unfinished cut because he didn't finish the movie, did he? I don't know. Maybe. I'd be interested to see it if there was one. Maybe there is. Totally Sick Covers. Trying to save the excitement for the haul. Nice. Can't wait to see that, man. Okay, yeah. Don't. Just make sure they're all in good shape, which they should be. And yeah, try not to look at them. Yeah, Tevia, how's it going? Yeah, they need to, yeah. Well, and they pretty much have for right now. I think we have, Avengers Never Surrenders coming out, but that's just going to be the Avengers book, and it's going to be weekly, so that's an event within a title. So that's okay. So as long as they're not doing, like, company-wide for a minute, which they said they're not, so we're okay. Yeah, but it's... Did it have crossovers to other books other than Spider titles? Because then it was just contained to Spider stuff. Comic Spot likes the Red Hood and the Outlaws. Thanks. I think I'm gonna sell that soon. I think it's gonna go up on eBay soon. I like it, but there's other books I want. Rack said, "Please no Civil War 3." Oh my God, no. Yeah. I'm really tired of superheroes fighting superheroes. I'm over that. I'm done with that. Like, I don't want any more Civil Wars for a long time. I don't need Avengers versus X-Men. Don't need that. No, I'm good. Let's fight some villains for a while. Let's have some good villains with some good plots, and let's have our heroes fail a few times before actually being able to defeat them. Maybe? It's maybe. Who knows? Tevia really loved Superman Reborn. Yeah, Man, I wish I did. I think I have a short box full of just like Convergence. All that junk. Man, you couldn't give that stuff away. Couldn't give it away. Comic shops still have tons of those books. Convergence. But there's like, what, 2 issues out of all of Convergence that, excuse me, have any type of value. That Superman book, well, the first appearance, birth, basically, of Jonathan. And then one of the Bat books, right? I think. I can't remember. Secret Wars 4 is coming. Man, Secret Wars is so good. The Hickman Secret Wars, go back and read that now. Go back and read Hickman's Secret Wars right now. Like, you don't have to do it right now. But read that and compare it to what we're getting at Marvel right now. And you will just be like, wow, that was awesome. What am I reading now? You know? Oh, God. I lost all the things. Hold on. The next event is the Infinity event. Yep. Infinity Watch. Yep. I don't want another X-Men versus Inhumans. I don't either. I don't want any heroes fighting any heroes for a while. We've seen it. It's been done. It's played out. Give us a break from that stuff. Venom stuffs for the 30th anniversary. Infinity Countdown. Is that what it's going to be, Jay? No, we were still, like, we just get off track. Mr. Unknown. We made it down, like, halfway through the list of books. So, like, Ben Reilly, Black Bolt, Falcon, Monsters Unleashed, She-Hulk, Generation X, Guardians we talked about. It's not really going to be canceled. Hawkeye, Iceman. The next one is Jean Grey, which makes sense. There's no point in having 2 Jean Grey titles out at the same time. There really isn't. A young versus an old. It's just not going to happen. Plus, that book really wasn't amazing. But I'm pretty much over all of the young X-Men. I'm ready for them to go away anyway. So that's why I wasn't getting that one. Excuse me. Luke Cage. Luke Cage is also on the list. I know that it probably had like its first few issues be pumped up just from hype and things like that, but I could kind of see where this one is on the list from. I missed a couple. Elite Snorlax. What's going on, Elite Snorlax? Thanks, man. Thanks, man. You can get one of the shirts. There's a link in the description. But, like, go to the website and check it out. But they always have, like, a sale once a month. And the shirts are, like, $14. So, if you want one. They got a ton of shirts on there that are awesome. So, let's see. Too bad the ending of Secret Wars is disappointing. It wasn't bad. Alright. Yeah. JLS people are asking when we're starting back up the live show. For maybe like the end of the month or something. I don't know. That's up to you. I didn't know. Catrin agrees. No heroes fighting heroes. Scarlet Spider was disappointing. It was, Tevia. Big E said, I read it recently, Justin. It's one of my favorite story arcs. There are a lot of things that came out of the original Secret Wars with Ben left the Fantastic Four for a while and She-Hulk joined the team. Dude, I'm telling you. Even Secret Wars 2 was good, you know? It wasn't bad. Yeah, I have Infinity Countdown Prime and Infinity Countdown 1 coming out soon. Nice. Oh, it's Infinity time. And you knew that was coming, everybody. The movie's coming out. They've got to have a book titled Infinity. There's got to be some type of event going on. But we just had Adam Warlock show back up in Guardians, so even though I loved what Comix Explained tweeted out, and this was about the continuity thing. He tweeted out, so did they not realize that Adam Warlock is now the new Living Tribunal? Like, that was the last time we saw him. We haven't had any reset of that. So it's the continuity thing. Again, at Marvel, whoever's writing Guardians didn't read that. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Next Thursday. What was that? The 11th, I think. Yeah, the 11th. Alright, so next Thursday, the 11th, apparently. I have not been reading Super Sons of Tomorrow. Teen Titans I've been picking up since the Metal tie-in. So since 12. Just seeing what's going on with there. It's good stuff. Super Sons of Tomorrow, I've heard good things about it. I'm probably just going to grab that and trade. I guess I could go back and grab the last few issues. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Now you've given me something to think about. Elite Snorlax. That's a cool name. That's right. Mark your calendar. I have no clue. Stabbity Bunny title. I don't even have a clue what you're talking about, Rag. Oh, Rag's gonna miss America. She's not going away, buddy. Or just for a little while. Jay said that. That's a good one. Philly Superman said, the editors at Marvel just sit around and play with their Funko Pops all day. Oh my gosh, it's a real thing. JLS said that Stabbity Bunny is a cool title done by Richard Riviera, who is relatively local to me. A group I am in doing some cool homage variant covers coming up. Alright, he's in. Alright, whatever. That's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. Where do we make it to? Okay, the next book on this list is the only book on this list that I'm picking up. And I'm disappointed that it's gonna be canceled. Not surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm a little disappointed because I've gotten into it recently, and that is Royals, where I'm not an Inhumans fan, but I was a really big fan of Al Ewing's work on Ultimates 2, both those volumes. So I jumped over when that ended to Royals, which he's been writing, and it's been a good story. He's doing some really cool like Inhumans in space world building stuff, and you have like a limited Inhumans team. So that's a cool aspect of it, whereas like it's not them ruling over everybody, you know, it's just like a small team out in space doing stuff. So it makes it really cool. But yeah, I'm not surprised because it's the Inhumans, because it's in space, because blah, 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 whatever. I'm not surprised it's going to get canceled. But definitely looking forward to whatever Al Ewing is going to be writing after this, so I'll definitely be picking that up. They haven't told us yet. Tevia's saying the same, like Holger and Tevia got the same thing going on here. Tevia's asking about Dan Slott leaving Spider-Man after 800. Maybe? Is that like, did he actually say it? Have they actually said it? Is he just taking a break? What's he doing? It's one of those, he's been writing it so long and not letting go of it. I'll believe it when it actually happens. Not when the solicits tell me it's happening, but when he's just not, when he hasn't written a Spider-Man book in like 3-4 months, then I'll believe he's really gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing. Holger asked if Nick Spencer was going to be taking over Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know. I'd be in for that if he was. That'd be really cool. Elite Snorax is asking, what is all the hype around Doomsday Clock? Well, it's kind of what we've seen since the beginning of Rebirth, so it's a build since the beginning of Rebirth. Plus, we're getting all the Watchmen characters showing up in DC continuity. So, a lot of cool stuff going on there. Most recent issue, Rorschach was in the Batcave. That's something, did you really ever think we were going to get to see that? No, but we did. It's not the same Rorschach, but yeah. Alright. Oh, spoilers! Yeah, nothing was announced. It's true that Cebulski finally in charge. Got a feeling he told Dan Slott to finally leave. He's like, maybe he was able to like say like, hey man, don't you just want to write something else? You're not Claremont. You're not Claremont. You don't get a title forever. But I think, 10 years from now and stuff, we'll probably look back on some of Dan Slott's Spider-Man as being like really, really solid. But we'll have to give some distance. We'll have to get some distance from those stories. Like Superior Spider-Man, I think that one's going to hold up. I think people are going to dig that story for a long time to come. Thing happened with Solar Flare before Scout Comics picked it up. Yeah, now they're on like volume 3, right? That's cool. Tevia's really digging Doomsday Clock. Biggie said, Doomsday Clock answers Rebirth. The theory is supposedly Dr. Manhattan created the New 52. Doomsday Clock is supposed to answer if that is true or not. That would be crazy. Elite Snorax. Thanks. Infinity War spoilers. Hulk is green. Maybe. Maybe we're going to get Grey Hulk. That'd be nuts. How would they explain that one? Yeah, so we don't know. Okay, continuing on with the list. Like I said, Royals is gone. Secret Warriors. That book's already up to like 11 or 12, though. I'm amazed that book made it so far. It seemed like it just started coming out like not long ago, not a year ago. So, Unbelievable Gwenpool, which is kind of a surprise. I haven't looked at the sales for that one. I just thought that it was doing well, but I guess not. Another book on the list. Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody. Something in my throat. Okay. So continuing on. Another one on the list here that I'm not surprised at all. At all. Like, I'm surprised this book is still going right now. I'm surprised it made it past, like, issue 6. Really. I would know. Why? U.S. Avengers. What? That book was not good. In my opinion, I did not enjoy it. I picked up the first 2 issues and was like, no, this will not make it. But it's made it a lot longer than I anticipated it would. Yes. Tevye really wants Mary Jane and Peter to get back together. We know. But it can't just, like, pop back together. They would have to, like, start dating again. It would be a long process at this point. It would be a long process. So we'll see. I think eventually it'll come back around. I mean, that's just how Spider-Man is, so. Yeah, I guess it's like the Hulk rights thing. Snorlax is talking about how we don't have a She-Hulk in a film yet. Yeah, and I think it's the Hulk thing. It's also why we don't have any like new standalone Hulk movies. The rights weird stuff with Hulk. Something. Jay said, Philly Superman said, Dr. Manhattan is supposed to be responsible for all the new continuity with DC. So post-Crisis, post-Zero Hour, post-Infinity Crisis, and New 52. Wow. So since he was created, all of the stuff that happened after that. Oh, yeah. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. That was a cool title back in the day. Bone and that Speed title. I don't know what that one is. Watch Vark is pretty funny. That just came out, right? There's like a lot of Vark stuff that's been coming. Also, retcon one more day. If exist. Out of existence. Okay, out of existence. I got you. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna retcon that. I don't see it. I would see it being a process of them having to like start like hanging out again, going on some dates, figuring out they want to be back together. You know, like I would see it playing out as more of a realistic thing, other than just like snap your fingers, retcon it. We've all wanted it to come back so long that it's not gonna be a snap your fingers. They're not gonna undo it. Yeah. Plus, that's another good point. Is you would have to CG Jessica Walters like the entire time, because she's Hulk all the time, most of the time. Well, up until recently. And that was just her thing. Yep, Elite Snorlax is also excited to read Phoenix Resurrection. I don't know the price, though. It's $4 an issue. Same with all Marvel titles, unless they're more. I don't think they have any $2.99 books, do they? They have their True Believer $1. They have everything else at $4. And then they have random other books that are more than that. Okay, here we go. Hulk rights are owned by Universal. Marvel can only do Hulk movie if Universal signs off and they get distribution rights and they can use them in the team movies. Yep. Mr. Unknown said, "Gee whiz, Spidey is a playboy." Word. Yeah, they could do the motion capture stuff like an Avatar for her. Yep. JLS also commented on the Universal has rights to first refusal for Hulk stuff. Yep. Marvel draws the line, nothing below $3.99. Kind of rhymes. That's a really bad slogan, man. But also, I mean, if you notice, though, DC, go over and look at the DC books. When they started Rebirth, the majority of their books were $2.99. Now they have just a handful. Action and Detective are still $2.99. Is Batman? Is Batman and Superman still? Yep, Batman and Superman. So just the bi-weekly titles. What? Hold on, who are you talking about, Elite Snorlax? Scrolling back. Hold on. You're talking about, okay, just make her more like Gamora. Yeah, they've kind of used like Gamora in that place because Gamora's super strong. Like Guardians 2, man, she picked up that huge gun and was shooting it shooting at Nebula. That was like Hulk strength right there. So who knows? Big E said we probably gonna get a new Hulk movie from Universal soon. I believe they have a clause also that they don't have to make a Hulk movie, and it goes back to the original owner. Maybe. Marvel U, missed it. Marvel used the Amazing Spider-Man book and have its title skyrocket to $10 last year. Yeah, they did. Issue 25 was $10. That sucked. I waited. I just didn't pick up. I picked up 24, and then 25 came out. It was $10. I just didn't pick up Spider-Man. I didn't pick up Amazing Spider-Man for like 6 or 7 issues, and then I found issue 25 in like $1 bin. So I got a $10 book for $1, and then I got the rest of them. But I only read the rest of that title. I didn't pick up the new. I haven't read. I dropped it a while back now. That's what I'm trying to say. How long has it been since the last Hulk movie? Over 10 years, right? The Incredible Hulk. I think it was 10 years ago or more. It goes way back to their theme park contracts. They do not own Namor. All right. Yep. DC twice monthly is $2.99. $3.99 is the New Age stuff. Of Heroes will also be $2.99. Nice. Yep. Crap! We need Namor. Not really. And the last book that is on the chopping block, everybody, is Uncanny Avengers. Which, when that book started out after Secret Wars, right? Uncanny Avengers was actually pretty cool. Like, Deadpool was funding the team. It was, the Terrigen Mist stuff was affecting Rogue. Like, she was having to take medicine. Like, her skin was messing up. Like, that book was good in the beginning, but it got stupid. I dropped it before Secret Empire, like, a while before Secret Empire. So I'm not really surprised that's going away. I do feel, though, that title will come back. That title always comes back. There's always going to be a Unity team, a Unity squad. So I'm not really worried about that one. Yeah, almost 10 years. Summer will be 10 years. Defenders is canceled, too. Not surprised. I think, yeah, that's right. I think that was before this list came out, though. I think we knew that one when Bendis was leaving, that they were going to get rid of that one. JLS said, we need an Illuminati book. I think, are you talking about the book or a movie? He's saying we need an Illuminati with Namor, Black Panther, Reed Richards, and Professor X? Or are you still thinking about the and? Wow. You still think Renew Your Vows? Man. Tevia said the only Marvel books he's reading that are good are All New Wolverine and Renew Your Vows. And that's about it. The art change on Renew Your Vows with the time jump made me stop buying that book. It just wasn't as good. The writing's not as good. I had to drop it. That's right, Rag. Don't sleep on that Thanos. Especially issue 13. Have a good time trying to find that at your shop, everybody. If you see a copy of Thanos issue 13 at your shop for cover price, you should probably buy it. Because you can't find them on eBay for cover price. And it's really cool. Issue 14 came out last week. That was a cool book. So, really, really digging where they're going with Thanos stuff. I think it's just maybe the Marvel, Cosmic is a little bit more fun right now for me. I mean, of course, we got Thor stuff going on, and I'm always going to be picking up Daredevil. But I'm really, really digging. Like I said, I was liking Ultimates. Royals is out in space. It's been good. And now with whatever I just talked about. Thanos. That's what it was. I lost my train of thought. What do you think Bendis is going to make or do over at DC? I don't know. I think Shazam would be amazing if they put him on Shazam. I think that would be amazing. Or if Hickman went over and did Shazam. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm excited for anything that Bendis is going to do. I'm kind of thinking Justice League. I'm kind of thinking they're going to throw him on Justice League because Justice League's not doing that well. It's got to be a flagship title for that company. So at this point, I'm thinking Justice League. That's right. That's right. And then we get mad. Biggie said Cap was also a part of the Illuminati. And when he didn't agree with what they were doing, Doctor Strange would just erase his memory. Yeah. Until another big event comes up and he remembers and then he gets pissed, which is the Hickman time runs out funness. Holy crap. Yes, Jesse, I just saw that news last night or this morning. I was scrolling through Twitter. Gail Simone is going to be doing Domino. So we're getting a Gail Simone written Domino book coming out, man. I'm pumped about that. You know, we all like that character. Though, name something really cool Domino did. Yeah, okay. Other than her first appearance being like the cause of crazy discussion and debate. I think that's going to be awesome, Jesse. I'm super pumped about that. What? Jay said, I think it will be downgraded to a mini. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I don't see the Domino book as an ongoing series. I hope that's not in anybody's thought. That should not be in the plans. No. She needs a mini series. Like 4, 6 issues, maybe 10. Maybe 10 issue at the most, but not an ongoing for that character. No, not at all. Who knows what's happening with Black Cat Silver Sable movie, the black and white, or the black and silver, silver and black, or whatever it was going to be called. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking out that Domino book. I wonder who's going to be doing the art. Also, is anybody else going to be picking up Sideways over in DC? That's the Kenneth Rocafort. I guess it's his book. I don't know if he's the actual creator. He may be. Coming out next month from DC. Sideways, when they're going to start releasing their new titles. I'm super pumped about that, man. He was doing the art on Ultimates 2 before going over to DC. He did a couple issues of Titans, while Brett Booth did some stuff for the Wildstorm trade paperback that came out. And yeah, man, that was super cool. So I'm pumped to see his take on this new character. Jay's in whether it's a miniseries or an ongoing. He doesn't care. He's in no matter what. Tevi's going to pick it up. Jesse also hopes it's a mini. He doesn't want to commit to an ongoing. I'm with you, brother. I just don't think that character will sustain a ongoing series as well as a mini. A mini, there could be a lot of buzz and a lot of hype built up about just a single story about this character or something going on. And then you put her in another book like the X-Force book that's going to be coming out. Or you put her in Cable that basically is an X-Force book or New Mutants book, whatever you want to do. And you kind of keep going with that. I think that's the best way to do it. Now, maybe if there's a huge pouring of, outcry from fan support and things like that, maybe you do give her another book in the future, but not right now. Yep, that's what I was looking at, was that preview of Sideways. I'm pumped about that one, man. The Terrifics also looks cool. I mean, I guess I'm going to pick up most of there's those 4 core. Probably not going to pick up that Damage book or whatever, but from DC, that's what we're talking about. Holger said he's going to pick up all the new DC titles. I think so, man. I think they're worth checking out. Several look really, really cool. So I'm with you on that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Tevi. Tevi's saying that Miles isn't doing so well because that title's not been so awesome lately. I don't know what the sales are on just Spider-Man, that title. But with the animated movie coming out, I don't see that book going anywhere for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Even with Simone, it's not going to be ongoing. See, Jesse said she's more of a teen cast member. I agree. She's a hat actor. She's a hat actor that can't really support her own title. Yeah, she's like a part. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm with you though. Yes, we're all in agreement. Domino just needs a mini series. They don't even need to attempt ongoing. We're all in agreement. Big E's, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Really appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Yeah, Miles and Camilla are untouchable at Marvel right now. Those books are just not going anyway. Oh, she's a character that can support her own title. She's not a character that can support her own title. I got you, man. I got you. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, What do you think it would take for a Domino type to be able to support an ongoing series? Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know because we've seen so many fail recently. Even Wonder Woman sales aren't that amazing. So, unless there's a crazy variant. Jenny Frison was doing those variants for a while too, weren't they? And that was pumping up kind of sales on that book. So man, it's difficult. It's difficult to find one character that would resonate and actually work. But I think it would have to go back to taking a look at like Gail Simone's run. Was it Gail Simone or Kelly Sue DeConnick? Maybe it was Kelly Sue DeConnick. Her run on Captain Marvel, especially like the series where she left and went to space. Holy crap! Everything I'm talking about is going to space. No, okay. But no, that was a good series. That was a character that stood on her own, and there were other supporting characters around her. But in that series, she was just a complete standalone. I'm doing my mission. I've got some stuff going on. But other ones, they just write the characters too weakly. I think too weakly. They make them weak, and I don't know. And they don't need to be that. They're all superheroes with their own title. Come on. We want to read adventures and cool stuff and awesomeness. If we wanted to see, like, realistic comics, we would get some independents. We would watch the news. We're reading Marvel and DC. This is a fantasy world where cool things happen. Give us what we want. Oh yeah, that Spider-Man 2, that was not good. I read the first issue and was like, crap. Yeah. Jay said, Philly Superman said that DC, what did he say? What did he say? DC gives their female books more of a chance. Marvel is very hard on them. Yep, I'm with you. Yep. I agree. They'll let them run for a bit longer. Marvel's quick to cancel. I mean, look at Gamora. Yeah, that one's gone. Anybody notice that Gamora's gone? All right, everybody. So we are over the hour marks here. So I'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. I really appreciate everybody stopping in for Sunday Morning Comics this week. This was a lot of fun. A lot of good conversation with everybody. Everybody who showed up in the chat, I really appreciate it. I think half of everybody's gone and come again. So I really appreciate it. Philly Superman, Tevia, Big E's, JLS, Comically Flawed, Iron Galactus, Mr. Unknown Comics Guy, T-Men, everybody else that I forgot. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back up, see what else I forgot here. Elite Snorlax, that's right. That's a cool name. I think that's just a cool name. Rag187. I know I'm going to miss some guys, but I'm sorry, everybody. Comic Spot was here. Everybody check out Comic Spot. I did a couple videos for them. Pretty cool stuff going on over there. Alright, I think Catrin was here. We got Catrin in the house. Alright, everybody. So, like I said, I really appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. If you haven't already made a 500 subscriber contest video, definitely do that. Check out the contest video. to find out what you need to do for that video, what needs to be in it. Super simple. I made it as easy as possible for comic book fans. You know what I'm saying? It should be super easy. You could talk for 10 seconds. You could talk for an hour about this subject matter, I would think. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right. So definitely check that out. I'm really enjoying watching the ones that have come in so far. Those are really awesome. And like I said, after we're doing like stretch goal things with it. So once the contest gets to a certain number of submissions, more stuff is added, and so on and so on. So I thought that would be kind of a cool way to do it. So I don't know, it's something fun. Trying new stuff, right? Trying new stuff. Let me scroll back to the bottom, see if we missed anything right before we end her here. Come on. Happy Box Inc. I forgot you, man. Happy Box Inc. was here too. Marvel needs better interiors. That'll help. I really, really agree. Hoger said, great show. Appreciate it, guy. Later, Tevia. Mr. Unknown Comics guy said, love the show. Appreciate it, brother. Later, happy Sunday. Sweet. Yes, and everybody definitely check us out. JLS Comics next Thursday. We're back. Thursday's Comic Conversation. On Thursday. Ha ha! All right. Have a good one, everybody. Really appreciate it.